Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this YouTube video, connect with me and subscribe at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. If you have a topic, a suggestion, if you have feedback, if you have a comment, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer your question, make a video on your topic, give you my take on any questions that you have or any topic. I'm happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on other social media outlets, you're more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on Facebook, you need to search me by typing in Carlos Flores Jr. If you want to connect with me on Instagram or on X, you just type in at Back on Basics. If you want to connect with me on Threads, you can just type in at Back on Basics or Back on Basics. Either one of them will get you there. So, let's talk about self-confidence. Why am I talking about self-confidence? Because self-confidence is a game changer to me. Self-confidence just gets you going. I mean, look at me. Right now, I'm so focused and I'm so amped on the things that I've done. I mean, I just finished class online, my class, not the one I teach, but the one I take in the special education program. And so that way I can earn my special education credential. And so it's amazing because all of that stuff, we talked about the things that we're dealing with or we're supporting in at our schools. And so it's real life experiences. I mean, it's conversations that we have. We break out in groups and we create. Today we created a presentation and we just turned it in. No homework for the week. Yes. I mean, it's amazing, right? It is amazing. And so what I'm trying to tell you is this, that building momentum comes from self-confidence. Moving ahead is self-confidence. Moving forward is self-confidence. Making sure that you're utilizing your support system and that you make decisions in the here and now is self-confidence. So don't slow things down, because if you slow down, then it's going to start going slower. You may not do the activities that you want to do. You may not focus on the things that you really want to focus on. You may start to stop, and that you don't want to do. It takes a while to get going again. And I'm not saying it just because I've stopped before. During the pandemic, I stopped because I was laid off. I mean, I went from making over $100,000 to being laid off, and I appreciate my work for giving me a severance package and everything like that. I mean, I'm very committed. I mean, I'm still teaching psychology online, and that's and the introductory class, the first ever class in students programs. I'm in front of them and online because I'm making sure that they are getting what they need in order to succeed in their program, in order to succeed when they get a degree or they get a certification or they get a digital badge. I mean, again, right? The building blocks. That's all what I'm all about. It's about back on basics, bottom line. So, if you look at the way that things are done, it's interesting because when I was younger, right, I did not think of all these things. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to instill the things with you, so that way you can move forward. So that way you'll be able to have those compounding effects where you can go from small victories to medium-sized victories to large victories. I want to make sure that you don't stop. Because again, right, self-confidence leads to moving forward, which leads to small victories, which leads to medium-sized victories, which leads to getting to your goals. So you have to make sure that you don't stop. Just don't stop. And again, one of the things that I know you don't want to hear, but self-confidence. Sometimes we let others kind of take over what we think, where we think we are in terms of being confident. Don't let others tell you that you can't do it. I'm telling you. And I'm going to say it again. Don't let others tell you that you can't do it. That is one thing. You are the one who makes all the decisions. You are the one that builds your foundation. You are the one in the here and now that does the things that need to be done in order for you to be successful. It's great that you have a support system, but the bottom line is they will give you different types of feedback. You will make the decision and you will implement it and move forward. So again, right? You have all the support in the world. You have different ways to motivate yourself. Remember, watch my other videos. Watch my shorts. I mean, anywhere from listening to your favorite music, listening to your favorite playlist, watching a show that, you enjoy watching, that actually makes you move forward. Doing something mental. I mean, playing a board game, playing a collaborative game, doing something physical, getting out there and walking, doing the exercises. Maybe you need to realize that getting out of bed is a big step in the morning, right? That's something that I've talked about before in other videos. Getting out of bed is a success. A lot of people don't get out of bed, and I feel for them because they lost confidence, or they don't believe that self-confidence can come back, or they feel like the world is just kind of pressing on them and keeping them down. So I'm here to tell you that this here, our supercomputer, our focus mind, focus body, can move forward. Sometimes, I don't feel my best, but I do physical activities, I do mental activities, then I head out. And then again, I do the activities that I want to do, and then I also do activities that I have to do, and I get them done. And so it's amazing the fact that sometimes we are the ones who stop our own progress, even though we were moving forward at a consistent pace. You were getting close. You were getting midway to your goals. Remember, there's a meme or a picture of two people that are digging to get to jewels or to get to diamonds, right? One gives up close to where he would find the diamonds. The other one keeps on digging and actually gets to it. It's that much of a difference. It's amazing. It's that picture just gets me going because you know what? We have to deal with the unknown. And sometimes we have to accept that we are in the middle of everything, that we are in the unknown, and that we do not know all the answers and how we're going to get to our goals. And that's okay. Remember, that's okay. Use your support system. watch videos in this YouTube channel, watch the shorts in this YouTube channel. I mean, make sure that you're always learning. Make sure that you're building muscle memory. Make sure that you're doing activities that you want to do and you have to do, because it's a combination of both. I mean, it's amazing the things that we learn how to do, the things that we do, the things that we don't do because we're either afraid or we're anxious or we're reluctant to start, believe me, or finish. Believe me, I can tell you stories about how it was hard for me to start or how it was hard for me to finish something. And believe me, I'm human, like all of you are. And we're in slightly similar journeys, but we become, once we bring in our life experiences, the way we see things, the way we relate to things, how we act. So all I'm saying is I'm giving you examples of how to keep self-motivation going. Because if you don't have motivation, it's going to be hard for others to kind of motivate you to move forward. You have to be the change maker. You have to be the spark that gets things going. Why am I saying this? Because I am being my spark. I am moving forward. I have my goals. You've heard my goals of how many subscribers I want. My goal that these videos are always going to be free, because there's not going to be any paid videos that are these are hidden secrets or something. You're going to have access to all my videos and all my shorts. You're going to have access to these because every topic is important. Not one is better than the other. I mean, you have to understand that. Everything. So these videos are never going to go into like a subscription based or anything like that, because in my opinion, all topics are important. You just have to know which ones you need, so that way you can practice them, so that way you can do them with your support team or your support system and then move forward. Again, that's self-confidence. Am I always self-confident? No. There's some days that I'm like, holy cow, I don't know how I'm going to get through this day. But I continue. I take a step and another and another and another. And then I start to get motivated. And then I build victories. And then I move forward. And then I see how much I have moved, how much I have accomplished, how much I have done, despite not having the motivation or the confidence at the beginning. And it's amazing, because this mind and this body can help you with a lot of different things. So remember, practice self-confidence. You are confident. Look at yourself in the mirror. Stare at yourself. Remember, if you stare at yourself, the longer you do it, the more you are confident with who you see in front of you. You want to be confident with the person you see in front of you in the mirror. So do those exercises. Be in front of the mirror. And if you gaze away, that's okay. Then practice. Remember, you build muscle memory by doing it over and over and over again. I mean, it's something that it does help to build self-confidence. And again, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do things, because you can do it. You just have to find the right way, the right tools, the right motivation, the right support system, and the right speed for you to get there. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at BackOnBasics9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Again, self-confidence leads to a lot of things. practice. Practice. Just sit and think of all the everything that you can go forward and achieve, because you can. It's a matter of creating muscle memory, creating life, and creating mind-body balance, doing it in the here and now, using a support system. And I know it seems like a lot, but believe me, once you get going, it's not going to be enough. You're going to want to do some more things. You're going to want to research some more things. You're going to get so motivated that you will get to the point where you achieve what you want to achieve. So next time, back on basics.